Lebo, I think full sport in the Olympics would be curdling, just to share that with you. Okay, Braamfontein is usually the meeting place of the Uber and trendsetters in Johannesburg. Today, the streets of Braam will be shut down to host the Red Bull Kings of Rock basketball competition. Basketball has been deeply rooted in the hip-hop culture, and so it seems fit that the event will also feature the country's freshest emcees and dopest hip-hop artists. For more on the event, we're joined by organiser KP Ndlovu. KP, how you doing, man?
I'm all right, thanks. How are you doing?
So lovely to see you again.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it. You're shutting down the streets of Braam, you're causing traffic chaos, and it's all in the name of love of basketball.
All right, no, we're not really causing a lot of traffic chaos.
Come on. Okay.
No, look, we're taking it back to the streets. Like you said, basketball is a very, hip-hop entrenched culture. We just thought it would be fitting to do it on the streets of Braamfontein. Braamfontein being such an iconic venue in Joburg right now. It's trendy, it's hip, that's where all the cool people are. And we thought we'll take the coolest tournament there, which is the Red Bull King of the Rock, which is Red Bull's flagship basketball tournament, a global tournament, yeah.
Okay, 32 ballers, they'll go head-to-head. What can we expect?
Fireworks, man. It's one-on-one basketball, which is a very different format to your conventional 3-on-3 or 5-on-5. So it's literally one player going against another player. It's played on a half court.
That's going to be intense.
You're not passing to anybody. It's going to be very, very intense. The crowd is going to be there, so usually that kind of hypes players up a bit more. So I'm expecting it to be fireworks, man. It's going to be pretty fresh.
Let's talk about the selection of these 32 gladiators that'll be duking it out.
Well, we did qualifiers over the past month. We did them around the region of Joburg. So we did Pretoria, we did one in Soweto, we did one in Midrand as well. And what we did is we selected the top guys from each of these qualifying rounds to then come together and play in this final that's going to be held in Braam. So we've got 32 guys, but they're selected from all these different qualifiers that we had. The best of the best from there came to play today.
Way back in the day, growing up on the Cape Flats, we used to do the one-on-ones.
Yeah.
And it could be quite intense. It's very enjoyable. But it is a real show of showmanship and skill.
Yeah.
We're going to expect some fireworks today, aren't we?
Yeah, well, you were playing one-on-one basketball back in the Cape Flats?
Back in the day.
What? Really? At this height? Nah, I'm playing, man.
Way back.
No, you're going to expect a lot of showmanship. Like I said, it's all about, the venue actually for me is the one that kind of takes this event over the top, because as soon as you start to see the crowd there, really it ups your game, ups your skill level all of a sudden.
And this person is crowned the King of the Rock,
This person is crowned King of the Rock, and they then win 10,000 Rand cash.
Wow.
Plus they qualify to go through to the global qualifiers, which is going to be held in Serbia. To represent South Africa, so it's quite a big deal. This is it's a global event.
I also want to maybe bring in the fact that you're also kind of opening up the sport to people that have always wanted to play, that have thought they were good enough. This is the ultimate test of your mettle. Yeah,
I just had an interview now at Metro, and I was telling William that this is great for the development of the game, because as a young guy, you want to be able to come through and be seen playing in Braamfontein outside Neighbour Goods Market. What do I have to do to get there? I need to become a better player. So events like these, and I take my hat off to Red Bull, and this is why I keep my dedication towards these types of things, because it really picks up that camaraderie of the game. Plus also, these young guys now want to play at a level where they can be seen as, being the cool guys there in society.
I suspect you're a bit of an ageist there, because you talked about young. Not surely all 32 guys, are they all young, or are they slightly mature guys that have been playing for years?
Oh, look, it's a widespread margin in terms of the ages, because we've got guys there as young as 17. The oldest guy is, I think, 34.
Wow, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. It's a nicely spread one. I mean, we're opening it up to people over the age of 16. So, I was very happy with the final 32 that we got. And I mean, these were selected based on their skill level. So for us to have, someone as young as 17 and the oldest guy being 34, it's great. And it also just shows that this is literally for anybody.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about hip-hop culture and stuff, but basketball activity, getting out today, going to Braamfontein, ticks all the boxes. It's a family event too.
Yeah, it's a family event, and it's free to everyone. I mean, there's no entrance fees or whatever. We want everyone to come out there and check it out. Like I said, I think Braam, a place like Braam, it to be, a place you go to party or whatever. But I think adding that recreational element to it as well, for you to bring your kids out, see them enjoying something that's other than just, music or, drinking or food or whatever. Now you're out there doing recreational stuff, doing sport, something as cool as basketball. basketball court there is going to be nice and colorful, red, black, wonderful hoops as well. So it's a great type of atmosphere to go out with the family.
Anybody wants to find out details quickly, where can they go?
Red Bull website, or even better, come through to the event, De Beers Street. Right outside Neighbor Goods Market. That's where we're shutting it down. That's where the court is going to be. There's no way you can miss it. Come through and check it out.
KP Ndlovu, thank you very much for joining us. Organizer of the Red Bull King of the Rock basketball tournament happening this afternoon in Braamfontein. You had one of a really awesome place in Braamfontein. Just go and check it out. Google the details to find out more. And who knows, maybe next year, if you're 34 plus, you've got the skill. Maybe you're 50. Who knows? You could try your luck. We take an break. Anyway.